Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, we're going to be doing Wednesday stuff, because I think it's Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday, June 16th, 2021. And, Ketras teams, I think. You know, I'm gonna try to make you some Ketras teams. I think I have at least one. And then, what else? Obsidious is also in the Soul Forge right now, so that's the whole point of the Ketras and Obsidious teams. They're both in the Soul Forge right now. So Obsidious teams and Ketras teams, as well as just doing our Wednesday, whatever's going on today, you know, cardio, which is adventure board and dungeons. I already have my campaign done. I got that done Monday. The pet, we gotta get the pet done. Maybe a little bit of world event. But, yeah, all that stuff. What you would expect on a Wednesday, plus Ketras and Obsidious teams, hopefully. Hey, what up, Geedralis? How's it going? Yeah, I told y'all I was going to do some more live streams as soon as I could. This is pretty much as soon as I could. I probably shouldn't even be doing it, but I'm doing it, you know? Let's go, Krogering. Alright, I got that on. Let me jump in the chat. We're getting ready to go. Let's move the screen. What do we got going on today? This is the pet rescue. A pet needs rescuing a puppy bot. What up, Markio? Elite Gaming, Trey, Geedralis. All of y'all. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Why can't I find my own video on my own channel? That's strange. Where are you, Mr. Livestream? There it is. And, I just want to get in the chat here so I can see, you know, sometimes certain things happen in the chat that I can't see on the TV, so I need to pull up the chat too, if anybody was ever wondering. Subscribe. So I just write something arbitrary like subscribe, then I pin the comment, and now I can see your chat on my laptop that I have here sitting next to me. Because on the TV screen, it doesn't show things like super chats, and even if a member joins or anything like that, so the only things it shows me is what you're saying. Let's keep this moving. Puppy bot is in danger. But yeah, if anybody has... Can y'all hear me, by the way? Just make sure. Give some of our options on SoulForge this week. Yep. If you guys have anything, I'd really appreciate it, because Ketras isn't my best ever. Obsidious isn't my best ever, but I'm going to try. I know I have at least one team for each that you guys might have seen before, but what I'm thinking is it's the Soul Forge, so some people are getting it for the first time, so they probably haven't seen, even if you guys have seen the team before, somebody probably hasn't, and they're probably looking for it, so awesome, Markio, thank you. All right, let's get tribute. Let's see here. 12 gems. I'll take it, I guess. Slow start here, sorry. What are you doing? Okay. Alright, yeah, let's go look at the Soul Forge, just because that's the main thing that this... What's going to make this video any kind of different is the Soul Forge stuff. So troops, and we have, first of all, Liana's Tower has been here for like a month, maybe 3 weeks, something like that, 2 weeks. And I still need the Emperor, which we could actually go for, if you guys want to do that instead. I could open all my vault keys, but I didn't think of that till just now, so it's not in the title or anything. I could open all my vault keys and try to get the Emperor. I think I also need the Sun. I got 5 out of 8 power orbs. I've already done Enraged Kurandara and Zul'Goth, so I don't know what I'm going to use my power orbs on. I know that's like rich people problems, but... let's see. So we got Obsidious in the Soul Forge, top 10 Mythic. So I'll try to come up with a team for this for you. Between Ketras and Obsidious, I rank Ketras a little bit higher. But if you were like... If I wouldn't try to talk you out of like getting Obsidious instead. They're pretty close. They're within like 3 or 4 of each other. Like, if Ketras is 5, Obsidious is like 9 or something like that. Or 8 or whatever. Yeah, and then we have Ketras, of course. top 5 mythic, top 5, pretty close, borderline top 5 mythic. He just hits really hard, and he scales off of attack, life, and armor. So the higher, hopefully like in Delves and Tower of Doom, you got a lot of stats and everything, and there's ways to boost that as well. And hopefully nothing goes wrong. Remember last time, I tried to turn the fan on, and it there's a power surge. Luckily, it was at the end of the live stream. But then, like 5 minutes later, the PS4 got too hot and it shut off anyway. So we were done either way. So it didn't really matter. Let's get our mail. Still haven't done anything. Sorry. 5 minutes in, we haven't really done anything. Deed of Air offer. See, this is one I'd actually look at getting because deeds are pretty hard to get. It's 300 gems, but that's quite a lot. But if you break it down into like, you know, 150 gems for one deed plus 30,000 gold, I guess. I think I'm going to go for it. Just because deeds are precious. Anything else, you don't want to like get... There's a lot of things in there that you don't want to get with gems. But I think deeds, any kind of deed really, and you know, is okay. Certain pets, that's about it. Maybe some medals, but very rarely. Let's see here. Alright, so let's do our cardio real quick. I'm gonna knock that out. So I got my Nisha medals on. We're gonna go to the dungeon. Oh, by the way, I got the... Let's see what the adventure board looks like. Pretty crappy. These two are terrible. This one's okay, but it's common, so the whole adventure board is pretty bad. But at least you got the kill 100 troops for 20 gems. That's not the same for everybody, but it is if you complete it every day. I think it stays the same for everybody. But it's when you like don't get it done and it goes into the next day. I think they're in a certain order, like you're gonna get the same ones. I'm pretty sure. But if you don't complete it and you like go into the next day, then you complete it, you know, you might get behind somebody else and they might get some different stuff later on. That's why you want to kind of get those done every single day. That way you can get a new one the next day. Like with these are new the next day no matter what. Like whether you do them or not, they're new the next day. But this one, the one up top, the kill 100 troops, that stays there until you get it done. This game's a little more complicated than... I mean, when you log on and you're a new player, it does seem complicated, but it's even more complicated. Like the adventure board, tribute, stuff like that. Just, it's not spelled out in the game anywhere, really. So yeah, I wanted to show you my campaign as well. All done. Got it done on Monday. I was feeling better on Monday, so I was like, man, I'm gonna knock out this campaign. And yeah, so we got 5 armor, which is good this week because we got Tesla is probably the MVP of the week. So armor, extra armor, probably the best thing that could happen. And yeah, so let's knock this out so I can get onto some interesting stuff. Want Ketras and Insidious. That'd be cool if his name was Insidious. That's cooler than Obsidious. Oh, you got 2,375 diamonds. Yeah, that's just short, I think. I wouldn't like strain. I wouldn't strain your gems or anything. You're probably not gonna make it. The maximum you can get in 1 week's like 1,500, and that's if you literally do everything and it's a one-time type of thing. Like if you already did certain things, you can't even do it. And that's just me guessing too. Like I have, it's an educated guess because I've tested it before, but I don't know the exact number. It could be something like 1425 or 1475. It's somewhere like I like to say a round number, and a round number is 1,500. So, but more likely, if you're going hard, you'd probably get 1,000. Otherwise, people would be getting a new mythic every month, and that's not really how it goes. You're more likely to get like 700 diamonds a month or a week. Here, you know, less, like between 5 and that's what it seems like. What do you guys think? How many diamonds do you get a week? If you had to guess. Has anybody ever like wrote it down and added it up and stuff? What up, Unicorn? How's it going, man? I'm at work now and saw you were streaming now. Just saying hi. That's cool, bro. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Everybody hit like too, by the way, before you lurk. I know this is an unplanned live stream, so I'm not expecting too much. I'm just getting back into the groove here. Middle of the morning on a Wednesday, so probably not the best ever, but doing it anyway. It's kind of, actually, live streams are kind of easier. Like, if I was going to do a video today, and I wanted to do, like, the easiest video I could do, it would actually probably be a live stream, like a quick live stream. Because I don't do, it doesn't, like, I don't do, like, the thumbnail and, like, I don't do all the crazy extra stuff when it's a live stream. I just go live. There's a little bit of work before the live stream, and then a little bit right at the beginning, like you guys always hear me. But it's a little bit less, actually, work than a normal video. A normal video, I got to put up, like, a thumbnail, and I got to do this long description with tags and do all this other stuff. And it seems like the live stream, like, already knows a lot of that stuff, and I only have to enter, like, half of it. And then once I'm done, instead of, like, going back in and doing this or that. So that was Dungeons. Let's do Adventure Board. Hey, what up, Vishal? Hello, Sinny and sinners in the chat. I am busy and thus came here for a sneak peek as your live stream shown you up on in the YouTube. Yeah, I'm here. We're actually live streaming right now. I'm UK, so much appreciated at this time. That's cool. I bet John's out on his walk or whatever. He's probably gonna check. He's probably like listening to one of my other videos right now, I bet you. You know, I don't know. I don't want to be that conceited, but the way he comments and talks, seems like he's been running through all my videos. And he's probably like watching one of my other old videos. Because, I mean, just because you say, you know, UK, it's a good time for the UK. He's in the UK. That's the only reason I mention it. I'm not, like, bringing up a random person. Oh, let's see. One more, and then we're done with the boring stuff. Well, we gotta do the pet. I mean, I gotta do the... You gotta have priorities when you play this game, you know? Your dungeon, your adventure board. It's Wednesday, so that means pet. And then after that, you know, look into your guild stuff. Like, are you doing your part? Should you do a little bit more today? Once you, like, determine that, whether you're okay or not in your guild, as far as how much you've done in the event, then maybe move on. If you're still wanting to play, obviously. Like, Wednesday's a pretty good day to take off. You just do your cardio, your dungeon, your pet, and you're done. But, if you want to do a little bit more, there's always more to do. You could farm boss chests and difficulty 12 explore. You could do your delves, your daily delves. There's 3 of those. Whether it's level 20 or you're going for a level 500 or whatever you're doing. And, you could do your arena. They give you, like, a lot of stuff to do. There's 3 arenas a day, and they give you 3 different offers after you complete them. I bet barely anybody does that, but it's something you can do. It's kind of like the delves. More people probably do the delves than the arena, but it's still a low percentage, I bet. I would guess people metal farm. If I had to put it in some sort of order, I'd say metal farming, then delves, then an arena, as far as the extra thing you're doing. I just unlocked Kurandara in our world event. Any thoughts on this mythic? It's okay. It's not great. Vishal's busy with another game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, it's not bad. Let's see. What would I call it? Like a, what kind of tier? Probably like a B tier. It always sounds like a cop-out, but there's so many, like, mid-tier mythics and average, below average. There's so many in that range. Like, I always feel like I'm saying something's B tier or, you know? It feels like I'm riding the fence on it. But that would be one that I would ride the fence. So, hey, at least I didn't say that it sucks, right? Yeah, it's a good find for sure. Farming trait stones using your Firebomb Sunbird team. There you go. That's old school. Consider upgrading to the Rowan team. just any weapon, Rowan, Leprechaun, like the one I'm using right now, except for put Rowan instead of Phoenicia. And you can use any weapon as long as it's not blocking Rowan, so any weapon that's not blue or green, so don't do this one. And then instead of Phoenicia, you do Rowan. And then your Mirage Queen and your Leprechaun. Mirage Queen, not that hard to get. I know that's probably a thing holding you back, maybe. But you just go to the Underworld, throw some Chaos Shards at Sunken Fleet. And it's a legendary, you might be intimidated, but it's like it's not that hard to get. No problem, Rayman. Thanks for joining me, man. I always appreciate getting new, solid subscribers, members, people in the community, centers. When you guys are here every single time, that's the best. We got so much quality. Like, you know how it is. I look, sometimes, a certain person or video will pop up on like my home screen. I don't go searching it out or anything. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not a weirdo. But I'll see some other people, you know, like the competition, the ops, right? The ops. And they'll have almost as much views as me. But then I got to remind myself. We got a quality community. I don't care. I need to quit worrying about other people, worry about myself. Which I don't that much. I mean, I'm mentioning it now just because it happened like 2 days ago or a day ago. And I was just like on my home screen. I watch Gems of War a lot, right? I do content for Gems of War, so it's going to pop up on my screen no matter who it is. And so I see it, super corny, but almost as much views as me. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, chill out, bro. You got quality. We got quality people here. We don't need the numbers. Tradestone farming is a good idea, Markio. That's a good thing to do with your time after you get everything else done. Especially if you go up to your portrait and you pick a stone that you don't have a lot of, or the one that you need for a certain mythic or legendary or something. Gidrala says, just back from work, perfect timing. Rainman says, thanks for your thoughts and for the stream. That's what I was just talking about that. Thank you for being here. We got a gnome. Let's see what this gnome drops. I tried to continue with campaign stuff in the game, but the game devs are trying to fool the precious money off the pay-to-win player by giving... I agree, Vishal. 2 minor trait stones. I got the worst drop. Oh, the worst drop. Procrastinating leaving for work, says Tim. Nice. I already did what I had to do this morning. I gotta go, do something here soon. So I can't, by the way, guys, I can't live stream that long. It's going to be like an hour. If I'll surprise myself if we go like an hour and a half or 2 hours. But it's probably only going to be like an hour just to, you know, we'll get back into the groove here. I don't want to whatever. All right, pet time. Yeah, I agree, Vishal, 100%. People just call it complaining and like the devs need money. And, you know, you'll have people arguing against you. Especially if you say it as much as I do. But it's true. They try to annoy the money out of you, basically. Devs are making some players their small ATM machines for nothing. Exactly. And whenever I talk about paying for whatever, there's a 99% of the people out there that pay. I think it's completely fine. You should pay for the game. But there's a certain amount that you probably shouldn't go over. There's certain things you probably shouldn't buy. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, I don't want anybody to get their feelings hurt just because they bought the campaign. Like, that's smart. Or just because they bought the Death Knight armor. That's smart. Or, you know, they bought one other thing. Or they buy one thing a month. Or they buy one thing every 2 months. Or whatever, you know? Like, there's a certain amount that literally I'm not talking about you. Like, you're perfectly fine. People get their butt hurt sometimes whenever I talk about the paying for the game, but literally I'm not talking about you. Devs are making some player... Yeah. Is this your daily gyms team? Yeah, pretty much. Rayman says I use Thrall, Doom Scythe, Phoenicia, and Leprechaun. That's pretty good. The only reason I used the Mirage Queens for the half mana start. See how Phoenicia pretty much has her mana up right away? That's probably the difference between mine and yours. But Leprechaun, you know, and Thrall together, you might just be going like one more turn than me, that's all. But I would suggest maybe putting a Mirage Queen on that team, Rain Man. Take off the Thrall and put on a Mirage Queen. Because then you're getting automatic mana every single battle. You don't have to explode nothing. You don't have to take a turn. You get half your mana. What? Oh, did I already cast her? I was going to show you. You get half your mana before the battle even starts. Alright, Trey, man. Appreciate you, bro. You been on EverQuest? You gotta get on EverQuest, man. I want to talk to you on there. I use the gold team. Don't have Phoenicia. Got Rowan, though. Only thing... Hey, Markio, don't let me talk you out of using the gold team. The gold team's the best team in the game. Especially until you get to a certain level. Once you're comfortable with how much gold you got, that's the only time you should stop using the gold team. The gold team, I would... If I had to recommend one team for everybody to use for everything, I would say use the gold team. Everybody, for everything. Anything that it's able to be used in, gold team, gold team, gold team, gold team. Because you need gold for a lot of stuff in this game. It's not because it's the best team ever. It's not because it's the fastest team ever. It's because you need gold, and it's a resource, and it's getting you that every single battle. So, that's why it's the best team in the game. And from like level 0 to level 1000, you should probably use it for as much as you can. Even if you're in like bracket 8 million in Guild Wars, maybe just use your gold team the entire time. Like, does it really matter when you're facing guilds that don't even have any players or whatever? Like, just get some gold. I didn't spend a penny on this game, and I have the perfect team for the game with Wild Queen, HKI, Ketras. That's how I feel. Like, I did everything without paying anything. And taught other people how. You know? Well, that's pretty close, Markio. You're at, like, the break point there. It's up to you at that point, you know? Yeah, you might want to keep using your gold team. How much does your guild... How much is your tasks? Like, how much is your rec? Maybe you're in a guild that's, like, too high for you. Too high level. You'll barely ever hear me saying that. But, you don't want to be worrying about gold every single week. I'm silenced. I guess I'll get up that. And then I got webbed. Here we go. 500k. Yeah. Don't tell me you're in my guild. Ours is 800 now. Oh man, we'll take your tribute like every hour if you're on mobile. That's a good way to keep up. Make sure you take your tribute every single hour. And 500k, that's pretty solid, man. If you can keep up with that, I would just stay where you're at. Alright, I didn't speed run that or anything, but hey, we're done. We got one puppy bot. See, this is the problem with the pets. I'm blocked by a bunch of pets, but smart man Mr. Tim told me that I could just do the delve pets, which is true. But yeah, I'm blocked by pets on like a lot of the kingdoms, and look how many they give you. Puppybot only comes around every once in a while, man. It's not even on a strict schedule, I don't think. Oh, it is now, right? Because with the kingdom, it matches up with the kingdom. So when's the next time we're going to get a Donna, right? It's going to be 34 weeks from now. There's 34 kingdoms. It's going to be 34 weeks from now. So 34 weeks from now. Whew, that's a long time. That's a long time. That's like 8 months. So 8-9 months from now, we'll get another chance at Puppybot. I got one. So thank you for that one Puppybot every 9 months. I appreciate it. Maybe one day I'll get him to Mythic. I need 14 more. You know how long that would take? Holy crap. It's going to take me like 7 years to get PuppyBot to fully ascended. Dropped my last 150 event keys and got second Tesla. Nice. That's a good investment. It's a good investment. Jim God DS, what up, bro? You got one too? You got you oh, you got one PuppyBot? Have you noticed when you get down to needing 5, you will only get 1 for sure? Exactly, man. That's like a lot of stuff in a lot of games. When you get close to the next goal, I feel like they start screwing you, giving you less, making weird stuff happen, give you bad luck. All right, let's get to these teams before the title isn't true. I need to do PvP, so I'm going to run it in PvP. Another thing you should do every week, get yourself to tier 1 in PvP. So let's try to find, if anybody has, I could look in the comments. I literally don't think anybody gave me any Ketras or any Obsidious teams, y'all. I don't think anybody, I don't think if I looked in the comments, I don't think I would find any. Maybe one. So I'll give you guys mine. I think I have an Obsidious team. It's not exactly an Obsidious team, but it's like Obsidious is on the team. So I gotta find it first. I think it's like my brown Guild Wars or something. I don't know why I still have that. I'm gonna have to get rid of this brown Guild Wars. Open. That was that cool team. Who gave me this team? Taylor? That's why I've kept it. Oh, here we go. We got an Obsidious team right here. So here we go. Here's an Obsidious team. What you guys just saw, Doom Scythe, Grey King. I think we've shown this team at least 3 times. Unfortunately, I think I've shown this team like 3 times in 3 different videos in like the last 2 months. And it did terrible in the last Guild Wars. I think it went 3-2 or something. But the Guild Wars before that, it did wonderful. So I don't know. You know how it is. A lot of my Guild Wars teams are glass cannon. If the exact right thing don't happen, it'll lose every once in a while. But if everything goes perfectly, you're going to score 9,700. All right, let's go with this. We're facing a pretty easy team here, so I don't think I need to be too careful, but get the triple Doom Skull there. I don't even think I have a Ketras team like set. I'll have to put it in one of my slots. Let's use Obsidious just because it's his video. Ooh, and he wins. You don't have those troops. And just going forward, the live streams are probably going to be around this time. If we're going to do extra live streams. We're going to do extra live streams. They're going to be around this time. Like 8:30, 9 o'clock EST AM until like at the latest like 11. And that's like pushing it. I should probably get off here at like 10:30, 10. All right, let's see. Can get brown and red right here, but let's just blow up this green. Facing a way harder team now, so we could lose. Luckily they didn't hit that. We only got 1 green gem to explode. I'm gonna go ahead and just take some purple, I guess. And then they got rid of the yellow. Man, they're getting rid of exactly what I don't want them to get rid of. Done procrastinating, back to work. I go later. Oh, all right, man, later. My level is 750 and the team score is 10,000. I always win at PvP against a team with a score of 17,000 plus without mythic troops. Nice job, Business. Sorry, business. My bad. Bad at reading. Now we got some green on the board. Let's go. The Gray King. I should probably destroy that Zul'Goth. We got red, blue, purple. Everybody on their team is red, so let's go with red. Can't silence the Zul'Goth, but we did drain his mana, so... Now let's go with Obsidious. The main thing Obsidious is doing for you and why he's a top 10 mythic is Earthquake. Stun all enemies on 4 or 5 gym matches. He also has Stone Skin and Summon a Dust Storm when an enemy dies. Really good traits. What up, Darley? Sorry if I said your name crazy. Hi, Sinnycool. I'm Brazilian and followed your channel some time ago. It's very hard to find Gems of War in Portuguese. Congratulations. Well, hopefully you can understand me. I try to enunciate as much as possible, and like my I think I have some close or whatever it's called where they put the text on the bottom. I try to do. I don't know if it's working. If somebody doesn't speak English, let me know if there's actual closed captions or whatever it's called, subtitles, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm talking about, the text at the bottom of the screen. Because I have no idea. Hey, what up, D-Rock? How's it going, man? I am just getting back in the groove here. Let's kill their Zoo Poo. And a yellow doomed weapon, maybe. There we go. Hey, Sinnycool, do you feel better than you were the other day? I feel better than I did the other day. That's a good way to put it. That's a perfect way to put it. Because I wouldn't say I'm 100%. But I'm like getting better every day, like, you know what I mean? So, the worst was probably Sunday. Well, Saturday and Sunday were bad. Maybe not the worst thing ever, but I wouldn't want it. I would get anxiety. But, yeah, then Monday got better. Tuesday, even better. Today, you know, I'm inching toward, I'm inching. I don't want to, like, you know, it's personal, so I didn't want to tell anybody exactly what it is, but I don't want anybody to think it's, like, anything to do with COVID or the vaccine or anything, because it's, like, totally not. 100% not. Educational purposes, I probably just got myself the D word, demonetized. Probably just got myself demonetized. Thank you. Thank you, Cinny. You're so awesome. Oh, let's go. Actually, today is the day that I'm fully. Today at 4. Not that you need to worry about exactly what time it was, but today at 4, I'm fully. So we got purple. Let's go with that, purple. Yeah, for sure. The way you put it is the way I need to say it. I feel better today than I did the other day. And, you know, the day before. It's gradually better. But it doesn't, like, instantly go back to 100%. But y'all see how it is. I'm trying to go hard and everything, and then all of a sudden... D-Rock is here, guys. Top PS4 player. At least in my mind. Alright, let's see here. So, I showed you one Obsidious team. Now let's show one Ketras team. Maybe we'll do Ketras on... Maybe we'll do like a Delve or something for Ketras. Because that's more like his thing than PvP. Let me pick one that's like red and not too deep. I wonder if Sunken Fleet can use, or whatever color, it doesn't matter. I don't think Sunken Fleet's right, is it? And we load. Oh, we do get red here. Okay, so let's try to make one. You saw D-Rock on Twitch the other day? Well, he has a channel. It's Artless X Arts. Sometimes you speak really fast, but I understand most part. Help me many times. I'll try to slow it down, man. Sometimes I'm trying to get the video done like quickly, or you know, I am a caffeine addict, so I'll get caffeinated before these videos, like 99% of the time. But I'll try to slow it down a little bit. So yeah, who are we talking about here? We're talking about Ketras the Bull. Yeah, I need to swing through D-Rocks, man. I feel bad. I haven't been through in a while. Ketras the Bull, okay? And let's just do one since, and I bet you D-Rock has an Obsidious or a Ketras team, so we'll flounder around in the water for a minute, and then, maybe he'll give us something awesome. Alright, the thing you want to use with it, I think, is Yasmin's Pride, is that right? Ketras the Bull plus Yasmin's Pride, I think, is the winning formula. Because it eliminates all armor from an enemy. Give all allies 40 life, boosted by armor eliminated. Pretty sure that's what you use with Ketras. Alright, and you would, if you had two Ketrases, you would definitely use double Ketras. But I'm assuming you're not buying two Ketrases today. And now we got to pick like a quick mana generator. So I always like to start at common and go up from there and like try to find something that's empowered. I could type empowered, but sometimes there's like 75% starts and stuff like that you'll miss if you just type in empower. Like Firebomb is something you could, like, if you were like totally strapped, you could use like a Firebomb. The Devoted, she's not, oh duh, she ain't empowered. Let's see here. So looking for something empowered, especially an empowered Exploder. That way whatever they do can happen every single battle. If it's an empowered Converter, it's not always going to happen. Like, you got to have it, it's got to be lined up. But if you can find an empowered Exploder, that's something that happens every single battle, no matter what. I like that more than like an empowered Converter, which is like you gotta get lucky. Which, you know, I'm not counting on my luck. We got Chris Turtle. What do we got? This is just a random delve, by the way, so this might not be the best delve for Ketras. But alright, come on, man. What we got? What we got? We need some sort of mana generator. Preferably Leprechaun. Leprechaun's green, purple, so come up with some other ones. We got red and blue. What would that be? Red and blue. Angry Mob's red, but that's not empowered. Blue. I might just have to type empowered in a second. It might be Harpy Mage. I'm not seeing anything that is like empowered. Like, we're just gonna have to look up empowered, I think, here in a second. Like, Angry Mob's a pretty good one. Alright, I'm just gonna type in empowered, guys, before I take way too long on this. Empower. Alright, Firebomb. Taipan. Yeah, I don't... There's not very many... Just Harpy Mage, I guess. Alright, So we're just going to go with the Harpy Mage. It'll make a Dust Storm, which is good because we're using Brown quite a bit. All right, and who would be our fourth here? Like, if you want to clean up, I would say a Gargoyle, I think, would be the way to go, right? Gargoyle's like your budget Ketras until you get Ketras. Like, he can definitely clean up. Even though he's being, like, totally blocked, he's only here to clean up. You think Yao? Yao Gui? That's a legendary. Yao? Yeah, that would be amazing, but I don't know. I think I'm going to go like this for now. If you have a team, D-Rock, though, 100%, I'll take it. Or you could use a, ooh. What about a Ferocity? Like, everybody should have Gargoyle or Ferocity, right? Just to help out your Ketras. I don't know if it would ever get up or not, yeah. Let's try this. And then for a class, maybe Shaman. Make yourself a Shaman. So you're a Taurus. Leaf Storm, that's not bad. Or a Light Storm. Hey, what up, Kaizen? How's it going, man? And then Banner. I'm sure some, like, meta glasses pushing on their nose guy is probably laughing at my team right now, but, you know, I don't use Ketras that much. Double red, brown, minus purple. There we go. So something like this for Ketras. He's mostly used in the Delves and Tower of Doom. He's kind of like High King Iron Gut if you don't have High King Iron Gut. And he's different color. At least a little bit. Alright, so here, let's get Harpy Mage up. And what do we got? 12 blue, 10 brown. Make sure there's no extra turn. Let's go with brown. Oh, we select an ally, so there's... Let's just go with our first. Alright, we probably don't need to do this. Just because we're on a lower level one, so we could probably just kill Ketras right now. And I probably don't have the right metals on either. I'm going to do that first. But you shoot in the middle here, because you're going to get damage on everything if you shoot in the middle. You see how awesome that is? Let's go up a little bit in level here. We're on level 50. I don't know how I did 50. So apologize for that. I'll just run straight through it, and then we'll do a harder one. Let's check our metals, though. We want, what's the best metal for Ketras? Probably Yasmin, maybe? Because you're getting 24 there. Attack, life, and armor, though. I think this is better, actually. Wouldn't it be 3 seasons? Attack, life, and armor. Yeah, definitely seasons. That's exactly built for Ketras. They, like, made that metal for Ketras, didn't they? For some reason, I think Leprechaun is green-blue, not green-purple. I feel, yeah, for the other day, I was screwing up the other day. I thought Mirage Queen wasn't red. I forgot about Angry Mob. Like, the Mirage Queen is one of my favorite troops in the game. And I forgot what color it was. I thought it was green-blue for some reason. For like a split second while I was talking in the video. Because I don't like write a script or anything. I do everything off the top of my head, so... I've never written a script for anything. One time. Literally one time. For a Battle Ages video. So it's nothing you probably have ever seen. I've literally written one script ever. So everything you guys ever hear from me is straight off the top of my brain. I don't know if that's impressive or if it's not impressive. I don't know. Eliminate all armor from an enemy. Give all allies. Okay. We'll just do that. That'll make our Ketras stronger even though we don't need it. I probably should have not cast that actually because now we're just blocking our Ketras again. But I just wanted to use it just to use it. Anyway, I used 3 times Gargoyle, Mountain Crusher to complete faction event. That's perfectly fine, man. That's good. Gargoyle is a nice troop until you can get Ketras. Gargoyle is definitely Ketras's, like, you know, younger brother. Green and brown, I guess? I don't know. Let's just get that thing up. Oh yeah, we want to get a Harpy Mage. So if you see yellow, and then see Ketras here, watch. Boom. Just destroys all of them. Clean up with Ferocity. You won't even need the Yasmin's Pride until like a deeper delve. So that's why I'm going to hurry up and get through this. Then we'll do a harder one. So you can actually see the team actually needing the weapon and not just blowing through stuff easily. But you see how Ketras does his damage, you know, it's splash damage. So he's gonna, you target number 2 most of the time, because number 2, then you're gonna hit 1, 2, and 3. Once you do that, hopefully you destroyed all 3 of those and you just finish off the last guy. But if not, then wherever you can do the most damage, like on the most troops, is where you would do next. So if it's 4, if it's 3, wow, they missed. There's no extra turns? That's crazy. Let's do this. I don't even need blue, but I'll take the skulls. Boom! I think doing thing off the top of your head is better than scripting because it shows that you are human and you mess up. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, since I don't do scripted stuff, sometimes I'll say the wrong thing, like at the 5-minute mark, and then I'll correct myself at the 15-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll correct myself in the comments. Or all right, level 100 might not show us too much, but since we're already here, it's twice as hard, I guess. We just did 50, now we're doing a 100. Also, it's not like I have to look up stuff. Like, I know it. So, you know, I've been playing this game for quite a long time. I've been playing this game for over 4 years now. So a lot of the stuff I just know. Or I know where to look in the game to find it, or... It's even to the point, like, I know people in the comment, like, people in the chat that know, you know, I can ask them real quick. We're becoming a well-oiled machine. See. Okay. I still don't think we need it that much. Oh, see? See, I should have cast it. But, hey, we got the cleanup crew there with the Ferocity, or the Gargoyle, or the other Ketras. Alright, now it's going to get a little bit harder. So now we'll probably need our Yasmin's Pride, or our Ferocity for sure, and not just the Ketras. You kind of script, your alarm goes off at various times, right? That's for EverQuest. Beating up a guy every 20 minutes on there, you know? I do set my alarm. It, like, makes me do the thing, whatever it is. If I do this, they're going to get a green extra turn next turn. You see that? If I take this yellow, which they want me to take, which I would normally take, they're going to get a green extra turn the next time. So I probably won't take it. I'll take the green. Now I'll take the yellow. You gotta think of those kind of things. Red, purple, brown. Let's just do Ketras. Now we got a brown storm. Okay, now we might need this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I think. On this guy, he's got the most armor, might as well. So now our Ketras should be stronger. And I could even do it again and make him even stronger, but I think he's strong enough, maybe? Ooh. So Ferocity, finish him off. Ferocity is a common guardian. You should definitely have it. If you don't have it, you should go, like, stop everything else you're doing in the game and go figure out why you don't have it. Because you can get it, like, right now. You don't have to wait for it or anything. You just have to be in a guild. If you're not in a guild, then you need to stop everything anyway and get in a guild. And then stop everything and get your Ferocity. Like, yellow. Oh, what am I doing? I already had Harpy Mage, dummy. Green. Okay, green. All right. Got Ketras, but we're gonna do this first, right? Who has the most armor over there? Guy at the bottom. We might do it again here, okay? So let's do it again. Plus, you're stripping their armor, so that makes it easier on Ketras to kill them. If I do this, I don't get an extra turn. You see that? Because it's going to match this brown with these two browns. So don't make that mistake thinking you're smart and you're going to drop these two. Because it's just going to match with these. And you won't get an extra turn. I'd like red, please. Guess I'll take yellow, though. A good guild, right? Razor? LOL. You know what's crazy, man? People, when I switched guilds or whatever, like, they wouldn't even let me see it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say. But the guild's been fine, basically. People were trying to, like... Must have been a person that got thrown out of that guild or something was trying to tell me that they were no good. But everything has been perfectly fine so far. Just letting y'all know. Try not to talk about the guild, but this is a good thing I'm saying about them. So I guess it's fine. So far, it's been perfectly fine. If you don't believe me, ask Zeus or DC. Because they're both in it too. And Really Messy. And there's a couple other people that all came with me to that guild. I think Empty Mags. I don't know if he watches the channel, though. So we could cast Ketras here, or we could cast Harpy Mage. We got red and purple. Maybe I'll cast Harpy Mage on the Ferocity. And then we'll try the Ketras. It might not kill here. It killed its target, but it's no longer killing its splash damage. So now we'll cast Yasmin. We hope we don't die to those death marks. That would be terrible. So we need to get out of the... Ooh, cool, they cleansed. Alright, so now, like I said before, since it does splash damage, you want to attack... like the guy with the most right here. And still do splash damage to the other guy. So we killed two of them. Yellow. I'm gonna go with, 1, 2, 3, okay. Nice. And, that still gives it, even if you don't steal armor, I think it still gives some. But let's get our Ketras up first. I think it can just kill, so no big... whatever. Yeah, man, being in Tier 2 and the #1 guild on Xbox. Nice. Claim rewards. Ooh, I got a portrait? That's weird. But anyway, that's the way Ketras works. A lot of the time you're going to do double Ketras if you have two of them. And, you know, use Gargoyle with Ketras. Use Ferocity with Ketras, like D-Rock says, maybe Yao Gui. But you need Yasmin's Pride, and then Ketras, then whoever's going to help him out, whether it's Gargoyle, Ferocity, or another Ketras, or Yao Gui, and then a mana generator. Hopefully some sort of empowered Exploder. If you can't find that, Harpy Mage. If you can't find that, empowered Converter that does brown or red or green. For sure, Markio, that's in the plans, actually. Especially on PC, like Steam. I'm going to be doing a new account playthrough. And, you know, I said I'd do it in June or July, and it's June now, so... should be coming soon. It probably got pushed back a little bit just by the last week. Probably got pushed back a week. But it still should happen in June and July. It might just be like the end of July, you know? Yeah, I could screen cap from my phone, right? I want to try definitely that. Right now, I'm still like learning on my PC, like how to stream and how to do videos on my PC. But eventually, the plan is to do it on my phone as well, because I hear that they favor that. Like YouTube favors people that make videos on their phone for whatever reason. Like if it was if two channels were exactly the same, and they're putting out the exact same content, and everything was the same, but the only difference was one's doing it on their phone and one's doing it on PS4, the guy on the phone would get everything, all the extras. They would suggest him, they would put him in the, you know, he would get everything ahead of the PS4 guy. For some reason, if you make videos on mobile, you get like an extra boost. Supposedly, that's what I've heard. So that's in the plans for sure. What do we get here? So I showed you one Ketras team. I showed you one Obsidious team. Does anybody have any teams before we go? I mean, we're almost to the hour mark. Been a nice little quality stream this morning, in my opinion. Getting back into the groove. I think I have another Obsidious team real quick, just to make it multiples. Pretty sure Obsidious or Ketras. Here we go. Here's another Obsidious. We got Mountain Crusher, Sycorax, Wild Queen, Obsidious. It's kind of just a team full of mythics, so not like the most thoughtful. We want to take the blue, or do we want to take the purple and the blue? Probably the blue. Because then we can do this and this. And now we can do this. If anybody has any questions on these teams, let me know in the comments, or let me know, ask me now. Like, I haven't been like thoroughly explaining. I guess I have, but like the last Obsidious team, I don't. It's because I've put it on videos like 3 times in the last 2 months, so. Sometimes though, you got to get over that as a content creator. A lot of your stuff, you're gonna have repetition. So if you see the Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver team like once a week or twice a week, it's just gonna happen. Like I have new viewers like on every video, so there's gonna be somebody that didn't know about that team. It kind of sucks for me because like I know everything I've done. So to me, it's even worse than for you guys. Like if you're out there thinking, oh, he always uses this team, he always uses this team, he always uses this team. Like, I'm tired of seeing this. He's doing the same thing again, the same thing again. Well, how do you think I feel? Like, I'm literally the guy doing it. But, like I said, there's new people every single time. There's people that haven't seen it. Not every single person's seen every single one of my videos either, you know? So, a lot of people, you just have to, like me for me sometimes. And, yeah. We're both playing the same game. I'm just a normal person. 14 brown, nice. Oh. But with this team here, I mostly just use Sycorax. Like if I was in a Guild Wars battle, this is the Guild Wars Brown team, I would just go crazy with Sycorax on Brown if possible. So, like right now, I probably wouldn't need to, but I would just keep doing that. Boom. Because you build up your HP for every single troop on your team. So I'd just, like, I wouldn't even care about killing them. I would just build up my... It's a very safe Guild Wars, as long as you can get out ahead. If you get behind, you're screwed. But if you get out ahead, you can get so much HP on, like, all your troops just by doing this over and over and over. You even get incidental skulls and everything. Like, right now, I probably go with the Wild Queen, because you get less brown. And now I can just kill the last person, hopefully. Whatever. Let's do Obsidious then. And Wild Queen. And there we go. Let me get caught up in the chat here. Why is it not letting me scroll? Oh, there it is. I'm still debating crafting or not Ketras. I have diamonds to craft a non-essential mythic. I passed on Megavore. I'm debating between World Breaker, Suna, Vashtagon, Shabana, Ishtara. Any thoughts? I mean, out of those, you should probably get Ketras, honestly, Martine, but if you want me to decide between the ones you put there... wow. I don't know. Non-essential, huh? So, the only one I use out of all of those is actually Vashtagon. Very occasionally, I use Vashtagon for his curse. I never use Suna. Shabana Vespera would probably be the other one I'd mention. I don't use her a lot, though, but a lot of people really, really like her. So if I had to put them in some order for you, I would say Vashtagon and Shabana... Vashtagon and Shabana are tied. So pick between whatever one you like better. Then Ishtara, and then World Breaker and Suna are tied. So I would say either Vashtagon or Shabanu. If you just hate those two, Ishtara. In my opinion. World Breaker's fun. Suna would definitely be my last. But I think Michael would murder me for saying that. But Suna would definitely be my last. World Breaker is fun. It's a dragon. It does a huge explode. It's got a 50% start now. It's fun. It's cool. It's a dragon. It's got a 50% start now, like everything I just said. But the only one I actually use is Vashtagon. So that's what I would base it on, you know? Also, thank you for all the good content. Watching you pretty much every day. Appreciate that so much. Triple ferocity and what? Rager? Rage Riva. You might not have it. If you don't have it, use you could use like maybe Flamifer if it's available, or Summer's Fury, anything that makes red. If not, then just use your Mountain Crusher. It's fine. Maybe you can have a Red Storm somehow. Maybe Reflection of Good. So you are owed a ton of tributes. Hey, Cindy, what about Herald of Damnation, Lamashtu, Zul, Obsidious? Oh, there you go. Markio doesn't have Rage Reaver, Nimbus Bow, or Soul Slicer. Oh, man. Well, what event are you trying to do? Maybe I can help you out, Markio. What event? You trying to do... Like, that was mostly yesterday for the Faction Assault, I think. But, yeah, let's run this through the PvP here, and then we'll do... We'll try... I thought I saw a team there. Bear Razor. We'll run Bear Razor's team after I run this through the trophies. Oh, no skulls. Get your Mountain Crusher up and try to get your Sycorax up as soon as possible. It's a race. Not right now exactly, because this isn't... I don't know if I moved up on the trophies or not. But the main idea of this team is just to cast on Brown with Sycorax over and over and over and over and over. Like, look at our health right now. 188. 221. 254. 287. 320. And everyone's going up too, so even our hero, 344. Eventually you'll miss. Like, I would recommend, if you're not in the teens, that you might miss. So you might want to go with the Wild Queen if you don't have at least 13 brown on the board. We got 17, we should not miss. Like right here, 12, that's the break point. Like, that's like, if you go with 12, you might miss. In my opinion. Sometimes you'll miss on 13 if you're really unlucky. But that's usually my break point, like the teens. Oh, I was still on 1 trophy, man. Alright, well, I need to do a lot of PvP, so it's okay. Yeah, Martine, man, if I had to, like, pick for you, like, literally, you told me, like, here, craft a mythic. I would craft Ketras and, like, I would craft Ketras and run away. But you would be better off for it. Do I want green or red? I guess green. Doesn't matter too much. I actually probably got more red than I did green there, actually. But brown. We want to get our Mountain Crusher up. Because then we want to get our Sycorax up. And look, they got their Divinish Bala. We're in for a world of hurt here if we don't figure something out quick. We got lucky there. So now we're going to run it up. We're going to run up the score with our health. Get rid. If there's extra turns on the board and they're not brown, might as well get rid of them unless you're frozen. I think I'm using Plague Lord with this class, or with this team. You know, brown, 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 brown. Sycorax, he's mostly here to help you. Like 14, let's see. Yeah, we got it on 14. But 11, we probably wouldn't. So I'm going to go ahead with Wild Queen. $15. Probably Wild Queen. And you could also do green. That would put a lot of green on the board for the Wild Queen. Jim God DS says, Vosh, definitely. Kaizen says, thank you. I tried this, but it took forever to build up the Ferocity troops. Did you have, like, did you have them fully traded and, like, fully ascended and everything and fully medaled? You gotta soup them up. You can buy a fast car, but then you can soup it up. You gotta get it fully traded. Gotta put it in that sport mode or whatever. Gotta get fully traded, fully ascended, try to medal them and everything, like get them tuned up. Give them a tune-up. Then make sure you have 3 of them, and then like get as many extra turns as possible. And make sure your hero is Shaman and Rage Reaver. Telling you, that's my favorite team in the game. I'm still not bored of it. You think I would be, but I think D-Rock might have gave me that team a long time ago. At least the Finesse he did. And then, yeah. D-Rock gave me the Finesse team a long, long time ago. And then I tried it with, like, all the Guardians. And then I had, like, Flamifer with the Ferocities. And somebody said, why not try Rage Reaver? I remember how it went down. And ever since, I've been in love ever since. No, I'm just kidding. Finesse was my favorite team for a minute. 11 brown, so let's go with the Mountain Crusher here. You want it to be in the teens. 10 brown there. We got 11 green. We got more green than brown here. So let's go with the Wild Queen. Is this a 3 trophy, by the way? I think it is. 12 brown. That's borderline. I think I'm going to try it, though. Sometimes you got to go. 9 brown. That's bad. Let's go with Wild Queen. 13 green. Let's go with green. Sycorax and the Wild Queen use green, so it's still helpful. Let's get rid of this Zul'Goth. And 12 brown, 1 guy left. I'm gonna hit him with the Obsidious. 1 guy left. Get out of here. That's my Red Day Guild War team. Okay, okay. Just to put with your Guardian teams. Yeah, thanks for the order. It's a hard decision between those. I'm level 1050 and have 6 mythics, says Markio. Man, you just gotta save your diamonds, get in a good guild, man. Like, do your dungeons every single day. Be in a good guild. And that's literally all you can really do to get mythics faster. Don't waste diamonds, don't waste gems. Yeah, that's all. Only advice I can give for getting more mythics. You just gotta do your dungeons every single day, buy the offer on Sunday, and be in a good guild. That's all you can do. And, you know, save up your diamonds and then craft that mythic in the Soul Forge. You should be able to do one. You should be able to do one every... I would say every... You can almost do... It's like every 2 months. You should at least be able to craft 1 mythic every 2 months. Like, that's the bare minimum. 1 mythic every 2 months. So just think of that in your head. Like, it's 2 months. I get to craft a mythic in 2 months. I just got to save up my diamonds. And then it kind of sucks when, like, the right one isn't there as soon as you get to 4,000. But you got to be patient. Then you got to wait until there's a top 10 mythic in there. I was there, you guys. I've been... Every single person in the chat, or every single person that watches this, I've been where you are. I've been where you are. I've been you before. Unless you're ahead of me, like D-Rock, possibly. Unless you're ahead of me, I've been where you are right now. I've been there. I've done that. I only had 4,000 diamonds, and I had to save them and wait for a certain mythic, and it sucked. And, like, a tempting one would come through. Like a top 20 would come through, like one I've been seeing everybody else use, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want Phoenicia so bad, but I still need Ferris Ra, I still need Dawnbringer, I still need a bunch of souls for my kingdom levels and power. I gotta wait for Ferris Ra. I can't get Phoenicia right now. I don't even have 3 Nisha medals anyway. Like, let's try Bear Razor's team, but I just want to make sure I don't have any other like already ready type Obsidious or Ketras teams here. These are all defend. They're stupid. Like, here's the team when people are asking, like, oh, I don't have a High King Iron Gut, or I don't have a Wild Queen, or, you know? Anybody can do difficulty 12 explore and get boss chests just by using this team or something similar. I need to get rid of that one too. This team was fun. Alright. So I'm going to go up to... I'm going to get rid of this one. I don't need this anymore. This is a nice team though. I used this team for quite a while, like from level like 700 to like 1,000. I was using this team. So don't knock it. Just because I'm getting rid of it doesn't mean it's not good. It's one of the best teams in the game that doesn't have a mythic. Or is this a mythic? Yeah, it's a legendary. One of the best teams in the game that doesn't have a mythic on it. It's not the best, but it's a top 10 team in the game with no mythic, probably. I feel for you, says Jim God DS. When a day mythics, I mean base rarity mythic. Yeah, exactly. Some people get that confused for whatever reason. I always call whatever it is by the base rarity. You don't want to call it by the ascension, because then you just get all confused. So anybody out there that's doing it the other way, Like I would recommend just calling things by its base rarity. So if it's a mythic base, call it a mythic. If it's a common base, call it a common. You don't call it a mythic now just because you have it fully ascended. It's still a common. I've done a lot of PvP this week because I ran according to my standard low, and glory went from 60k, almost 70k, down to 30k, almost 40k. Oh man, Bear Razor. I medaled Tigraki and Ogress and prep for future bounties. Those are two good ones. That's a really good use of your medals. Kaizen, okay, thank you. I gotta take them to the shop to get souped up. They're fully traded, but not mythic. Yeah, that helps a little bit. It gives you more stats and everything. Then try to medal them as well. It doesn't take very much. It's like common medals, rare medals. It's not like crazy like the other rarities. Bear Razor's waiting for Arachnian Weaver in the Soul Force. That was my number 10, I think, on my top 10 mythics. So definitely a top 10. Well, you know, borderline. Markio says, that sounds okay then. It makes me feel a whole lot better. Yeah, for sure. What is base rarity versus rarity? So, like this guy, his base rarity is legendary. You can tell by the little diamonds in the top middle left. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them X'd out. So that means he's legendary. The first one's common. The second one's rare. The third one's ultra rare. The fourth one is epic. The fifth one is legendary. And the last one is mythic. So that's where you can tell. The diamonds on the top upper left, however many are crossed out, like have the little X through them. So he's a legendary. Base rarity legendary. So you might say, oh, that's a mythic. The color is light blue. But no, he is a legendary troop. You go based on the diamonds, not the color. Because like we go by base rarity. I never search by rarity. Only when I'm like very specific situations where I'm like trying to level up a certain amount of troops to do a kingdom power and level. Like this is literally the only time I'll do always base rarity. So a mythic, they're going to have every single one of them crossed out. Because that's a mythic. Base mythic. It can never be white. It can never be orange. It can never be blue. Like, it's always going to be light blue. And if we go down to common, you know they only got one, because they're common. But yeah, so it was common, rare, ultra rare, epic, legendary, mythic. Whatever is crossed out in that tiny diamond up there is how you can tell. That's one way you can tell, at least. But yeah, never go by the color. You're more likely to get it wrong if you go by the color of the card. You want to go by the diamonds at the top. No one would call this a mythic. No one would ever call this a mythic. They would just say it's a fully ascended common. You know? So yeah, let's get the Bear Razor's team, and then I probably have to go. We'll see, though. Trying to find your team, man. It was hard to find the first time, and now I'm trying to find it again. I don't want to just show you guys all my Obsidious teams. He's not really a troop that you're going to build a team around. He's like a troop you're going to throw on the team for the stun. He makes a lot of teams way better. Alright, there it is. Bear Razor. You said Herald of Damnation. I've never used Herald of Damnation, so this will be interesting. Convert blue gems to purple. Curse and burn the strongest enemy. Start battles with full mana. That's cool. Lamash 2, another one? Jeez, bro. You're doing that double convert. Double empowered convert. I've been wanting to try that. That's where most of the meta is right now as far as defends. Is the freaking double empowered conversions. Because if they don't get you with one, they get you with the other one, it feels. You know what I'm saying? So, if we don't have blue to purple, hopefully we have purple to yellow or whatever. What'd you say, Zool and Obsidious? Let me know if you can what's your class and like what's your banner and all that good stuff. Let's do base rarity. If you can, before I get this team fully in, if you don't mind. Or you can just let me decide, it's fine too. I'll definitely critique it if I think it's not the best it could be, you know? So this is Bear Razor's team for, he said Red Guild Wars, but you got a non-red troop on here. You want to make sure you have all red troops to get the highest score, but hey, depends what bracket you're in, really. Oh, Lamash too. Why am I doing Mercy? What a dummy. Okay, so, sorry. Brain fart. Why was I thinking Mercy? I think I was thinking purple when I did Herald of Damnation. Where are you at, Lamash 2? L. Lamash 2. There you are. Lamash 2. There we go. My bad, man. Herald of Damnation, Lamash 2. Zool Obsidious. Okay. So now instead of criticizing your Mercy, which you didn't, which is my mistake, I'm going to say you're not using your hero, which most people are not going to want to do. But if you're at the very tippy top end of the game, like a Mr. T, or like a Elite Gaming, or like a D-Rock, maybe you have all your classes at 100. But hey, if it's Guild Wars, man, you don't, you know, everything goes out the window. You might as well do whatever works for you. But 99% of the time, I want to put my hero on a team. Like, even for like a, I don't know. You know, I haven't even used this team yet, so I'm just saying stuff that may not be true later. But, you know, like why not like a firestorm? You got a dust storm when an enemy dies. But hey, let's try it out. I guess the class doesn't matter. So the banner, I could probably figure it out. Double red purple, or double red brown. Alithia banner, you say? Okay. Ilithia, however it's said. Where the heck is it? What's it called? It's purple blue. Purple blue. Oh, duh. So I keep... Man, you guys, it's about time for me to get off here. Brain fart after brain fart. I'm starting to fart my brains out on live. Double purple blue. Yeah. Let's try it, man. I don't want to critique it yet. But one, just off top, hero, and maybe a red, double red banner. So you got 4 red troops. It's Guild War. It's Red Guild Wars Day and everything. Like, where are we trying this thing? Hopefully it's not on 3 trophy. This video is psychotic. What up, Really Messy? Is this a Izzy video? Alright, we got blue to purple. Or yellow to purple. And somehow I do not have any of that. Is that crazy? Blue to purple, yellow to purple. Huh, I still don't have it. That's what I'm talking about, storms. If this type of thing happens, at least you got the right gems falling. Blue to purple, yellow to purple. Oh no, I don't have it still. Blue to purple. Yellow to purple. Still don't have it. Wow, man. How do I still not have this? Double convert. There it is. Finally. Finally. The rock. Blue to purple, or now it's yellow to purple. Yellow to purple, yellow to purple, yellow. Yellow. I don't need yellow. Alright, whatever. Ooh, I got it. Look, look, look. Ooh, yeah. And... almost there. Think the skulls will do it? Nope. Freaking bomb bots. It's okay, though. We got this. We're getting some gold. There we go. Is this a Izzy? I don't know what a Izzy video is. Hope your new guild is going well. Yeah, it's going good, man. Like, I have no complaints. It does, but if you win, it's whatever. What keeps freezing? My stream keeps freezing? If my stream's freezing, then hit the little gear in the bottom right. Hit the little gear in the bottom right that says settings. Click that. And then do quality. And like turn it down until it doesn't start, you know? Turn it down until it quits doing it. So like for me, it's on like pretty crappy. It's on like 360 on my... But you could turn it down to 240, 144. There's really nothing to see. It's just some gems. Ozzy Osbourne, huh? Alright, so that was one trophy. Let's go with 2 trophy here. But my major critique so far would be the banner. Because it's whatever, like you said. If you use your hero or not, you don't have to. It's blurry for me, but I can see the colors being matched. Man, I hope that ain't for everybody. Like, I don't think anything I'm doing can affect that, you know? I hope not, anyway. Maybe it... I don't know. Ooh, we got it perfectly that time. So, this is the way it's supposed to go. Now we got Zugoth. I should probably get rid of the... So Markio says it's perfect. So it can't be perfect for one person. And then terrible for another if it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like... But I get that all the time. That happens to me too. I have to turn down the settings. I have to watch it all blurry and crap, or I have to reset my internet, or I have to reset my... Yeah. If I take this brown, it's going to give them an extra turn. Blue to purple. Blue to purple. Do we need brown at all? A little bit. Once again, we get that dust storm going on. I want to get that. Red and blue. Let's just do Obsidious. Wait. We got this. And then that. And then that. Now I'll do Obsidious. Blue to purple. This is Bear Razor's Obsidious team. For reference, if you're just joining us. Dude, what are we doing? Like, inflict death mark when doing skull damage. That's nice. I'll take a death mark. Whenever I'm using a new team, I'm kind of slow, just because I'm trying to give it the best possible chance to win, and I don't know exactly what I'm doing right away and everything. But so far, so good. It's 2-0. You're using an old Samsung S2 tablet. I'm just glad I got to hang out with you and you other fans. Thanks again. Thanks, Kaizen. We're sinners. We're colleagues. We're friends. Where do you think Ketras shine the most? Delves and Tower of Doom. Maybe difficulty 12 Explore. Not PvP. Not Guild Wars, not PvP. He's not a PvP troop. He's like a scale. There's certain kinds of troops. There's scaling troops, like High King Iron Gut, Ketras, etc. And then there's PvP troops, like the Wild Queen, etc. Let's go with this. That could be a strategy. You do Lamash 2 and then do this. I guess it don't matter. Maybe I should have done it the other way, actually. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Wow. They just set us up big time. That was a ton of purple. We are frozen, but that was... I think we were frozen, but that was a ton of purple, so... Don't even care. Alright, now let's kill their converter here. I might have should have killed Zul'Goth, but... Obsidious. Ouch. It's Obsidious versus Obsidious. Just make sure to make the right move. We don't want to. We want to go 3-0. See, look at that. Sure. We got Obsidious again. We don't have Lamash 2. I'm gonna knock out this whole bottom here. Or something. I'm gonna knock out like this. Hoping to make a Lamash 2 happen, but I guess not. We just need to get our... We just gotta race the Zul. Can I kill him? Home. Alright, so what? 3-0. Which is the better tank? Gorgotha versus Borealis. Gorgotha. Crafty Tech UK, how's it going? Are you talking about... I don't know who the other troop is, but Gorgotha's really good. What up, Alan Polly? Dr. Mop Sister, how's it going? We are almost done here, so I apologize, but yeah, I think I'm about to get out of here. But hey, this was an Obsidious team. I showed you, you know, 2 of my Obsidious teams, and then Bear Razor's Obsidious team, so that's 3 Obsidious teams. I showed you how to use Ketras. Ketras, you know, he goes well, like I said, he's mostly used for Delves and Tower of Doom and Difficulty 12 Explore. But yeah, Yasmin's Pride, Ketras, and then either another Ketras. If you don't have that, do Gargoyle. If you don't have that, do Ferocity. And then Empowered Converter or Exploder or something like Harpy Mage on the end to get everything rolling. But yeah, that's Ketras and Obsidious for you there for today. And Wednesday, of course. But yeah, we're out of here. You can always rewind. Yeah, I wish you guys would have came sooner, Alan and Dr. Mop's sister and everybody. But hey, you know, I haven't live streamed in like 10 days, so how are you supposed to know? That's what I'm saying. That's why put on your notifications, because it'll tell you on your phone, like it'll ding on your phone. If you do it right, it'll ding on your phone like an alarm whenever I go live or even put out a video. So just do the notification thing on your phone, and you'll never be late. You'll never miss me. Or follow me on Twitter. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. We're going to do another live stream maybe tomorrow. Maybe Friday. And definitely Saturday. Unless, you know, my plans are to, at the least, do the Saturday morning live stream. Do our normal stuff. So tomorrow will be the class video. Which is what? Mechanist? Above average. And then Friday we got what? Bounty. And then Saturday live stream 8 a.m. EST doing more bounty, because bounty takes quite a while, especially if you're using 4 bounty troops. So that's the plans, guys. I need to put out an EverQuest video, but I'm not sweating it. I'm thinking about playing Simulacra, which is the sequel to Sarah is Missing. Sekiro is always there. As long as the PS4 can handle it. I still haven't ordered my PS4. I need to do that. I need to order my PS4, my new PS4. Then we can play Sekiro. New account playthrough of Gems of War coming in the next, what? 6 weeks. If it don't happen in the next 6 weeks, then I lied. So, I don't lie. So new account playthrough coming. Is that everything? Oh, thank you, Kaizen. Appreciate you, man. That really helps because I didn't live stream Saturday. You know? But yeah. Okay, so the bare minimum, like I said, class event video tomorrow, bounty video Friday, live stream Saturday, 8 a.m. EST. But be on the lookout for the same thing as today. Maybe I'll do a live stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a live stream Friday. Maybe I'll do a live stream Sunday. Maybe, you know, you never know. You got to set those notifications. Kaizen, you're the man. Thank you. It says thank you, and there's like a fox dancing or something. Is that a fox? I think it is. My daughter loves foxes. She's a 5, and that's her favorite animal. I think it's a fox. It could be a dog or something, but yeah, and if I have my way, we'll do a live stream tomorrow and the class video, and then a live stream Friday and the bounty video, and then a live stream Saturday, and then an EverQuest video, and then a live stream Sunday, then the spoiler video. Like that if I have my way, but we'll see. Like other people are saying, don't overdo it just because you're feeling a little bit better. So I'm trying not to overdo it just because I feel a little bit better, you know? Hence the 1.5-hour live stream instead of like a 3-hour live stream. But alright guys, I gotta go. Appreciate you so much. I really do. Even more now. Thanks for joining me today. You guys are the notification crew, because I just showed up out of nowhere, which might happen again tomorrow, so that'll be the time. 8:30 or 9 be the time. But yeah, thank you for joining. Hey, let me read the comments though before I go, like the last few here. Alan Polly, what up? Crafty Tech UK. Not sure what you meant there between Gorgatha and Borealis. I don't know who Borealis is, but Gorgatha is a really good tank. It has like 75% skull mitigation. I use Gorgatha still. I don't use Borealis. Markio's using an old Samsung S2 tablet. Yeah, Ketras shines the most in Tower of Doom, Delves, Difficulty 12 Explorer. This team relies heavily on Zool, so that banner seems appropriate. Okay. Yeah, it went 3-0, so I'm not changing it. Gidral says, good man, Cinny, thanks. Dr. Mop Sister 2 says, that's okay, I can always rewind. And I was out sorting car stuff, but it's okay, I'm just glad I caught you. Yeah, thank you so much. Good to see you, good to hear from you. Marcus says, thanks, Cinny, Gidralis. Pamela, what up, Pamela? Ketras has a pretty good red defense team for Guild Wars. Yeah, I bet. You should put it in the comments, Dragor. I know you're one of the, just from interacting with you a few times, I know you're pretty good at the game. Bear Razor, I'm glad I put that team out there with help from my guild. Couldn't do it without them. Yeah, I'm about to remember that one. I don't think my red's that good. Crafty Tech UK says, sorry, Sin, Borealis versus Gorgatha as tank. The only reason I asked is 3 times skull damage when frozen. I would say, yeah, you weren't mentioning, yeah. So yeah, that's a good question then. I mean, if you're freezing every single time, let me look at Borealis. I don't know. I would say Gorgatha if you're asking for tank purposes. Usually when someone says tank, they mean something that's going to absorb damage and protect the rest of the team. They don't mean like an attacking skull spam. So if you're talking about skull spam, if you mean just who's a better first slot, like I think that would be the better way to ask your question maybe. Like who's a better first slot, Borealis or Gorgatha? I've just never used Borealis, so I went with the thing that I use. But now that you mention it, that's a good point. Borealis. Ooh, 65%? I mean, if you're freezing, go for it. If you're freezing, go for it. I mean, if you find yourself freezing them, if you're on a freeze team, you know? It just depends. If you're freezing the first troop consistently, then go with Borealis. If you're not, go with Gorgatha. Yeah. So that would be my input on it. I just haven't used Borealis that much, but yeah. Triple damage versus frozen, that's really good. Thank you for the content. Much appreciated. Thank you, Martine, for being here. You guys make the channel. We got 4.4K, by the way. Not to, like, I'm not going to arbitrary numbers and whatnot, but hey, we're almost at 4,500. Drager says, I'll link it. Thank you, Drager. His spell freezes all. Yeah, I mean, you have to cast it first, though. You know what I'm saying? If you could, like, get something that does a 4 or 5 match and freezes, or, you know, like a trait that freezes, or something that it'll happen sooner and more reliably. Like, if you have to get them up first, and then cast them, and then use skulls, that's still cool. Like, that'll happen and that'll work. But, you have to get them up and cast them first, and then you can do the deal triple skull damage versus frozen enemies. But hey, that's kind of like the Zul'Goth team, where you have to cast Zul'Goth before you can do the Fireblade. So this is kind of like the reverse Fireblade, but with freezing. You could find a troop that, yeah, I don't know. This is cool. Maybe I'm going to try to use Borealis. I've never tried Borealis before. If you could find a way to, like, use Frost Mage, you know, like use Frost Mage on your team. Use Essentia so you can get the 50% start for Borealis. Dude. Yeah, maybe use a Frost Mage and Essentia with Borealis. That'd be sick. Because Frost Mage, you might get a freeze randomly. And then Essentia starts Borealis with half mana, so you only need 7 mana. Then you can get up Borealis pretty fast, and then you'll freeze everybody, and then you can go to town with your triple skull damage. And maybe another troop that does some sort of skulls. Like, I don't know, changes something into skulls, or makes a skull storm, or something, you know what I'm saying? So, hero with Frost Mage. Borealis. And, yeah, what I was saying earlier. Essentia. And, something that makes skulls. Maybe Bone Dragon. Another dragon so you can get that half mana start. I don't know. Something that does skulls, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All I'm saying is you have to get him up first before it does that. It doesn't do it until you cast him, right? So you have to get 14 mana. You don't just start out the gate doing triple skull damage versus frozen enemies, right? You got to get up the mana and then cast it before that happens. Yeah, there you go. Essentia. I might try to build a team like that. That's a good idea, Crafty Tech. You kind of changed my mind. There's the team. Drager just posted it. All right, guys, I got to go. Appreciate you so much. See you tomorrow, one way or the other, pretty sure. And I already told you everything I'm doing, so thanks for joining me. Dragor, Crafty Tech UK, Bear Razor, Martine, Pamela, Gidralis. Thank you so much, Kaizen. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the super sticker, the fox that says thank you. $10 super sticker, Kaizen. Really, 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 really appreciate it, Kaizen. You're the best. Dr. Mop Sister, Markio, Gidralis, Alan Polly, Crafty Tech, Markio, Dragor, Bear Razor with that fire Obsidious team. Really messy from my guild. Bear Razor, Markio, Kaizen. I didn't get to do this last time, so I'm going to do it right. Jim God DS843, thank you for joining us. Staple of the community. U7? U7 was here? I always say U7 Tim, but if you don't want me to say Tim, let me know, bro, because I just say it because I want you to know that I know you're, you know what I'm saying, like who you are, but we all know you're Tim, you're U7, so if you want me to just say U7, let me know. Like Zeus, for example, his name's Mike Irwin, he just wants me to call him Zeus, so I never know. You have to tell me these things, or I'm just going to keep saying the same thing over and over. D-Rock, like if I'm saying your name wrong, by the way, like Gidralis, if it's Gydralis, or G, you know, I don't know. Markio, if it's not Markio, let me know. Darley, thank you for being here, Darley. Business, thank you for being here, Business. Rainman, Unicorn, Switch, thank you for being here. Yeah, don't let it go. Like, I'm not the type of person that's going to get offended if I'm saying your name wrong. Don't let me just keep saying it wrong because you don't want to say something. Vishal was here. I know for sure he wants me to call him Vishal because that's like his father's name or something in the... like, I know... That's what's cool. Like, I know a little bit about a lot of you. You won't find that all the time with streamers. They just care about themselves and stuff, and like people that give them money. And that's about it. Elite Gaming, Trey Bobuff. Of course, we're here very super early, and I really appreciate it. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. It only goes back so far. But yeah. Thank you, Crafty Tech and Dragor, for the teams, and Bear Razor. Appreciate it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, one way or the other. Might be a live stream at like 9 a.m. So, notification bells. Like, I'm going to keep saying it till I can't say it no more. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.